Let's bring in Mustafa Caner, who's an assistant professor of Iranian studies at Sakarya University. He joins me live from Ankara. Welcome to you, Mustafa. It's clear that Donald Trump, we keep saying it, is a transactional president. He wants to do a deal. He's made it clear. Not a strong bargaining position for the Iranian officials. If there's going to be a deal, what do you think both sides would agree to?
Thank you for having me. Actually, both sides' demands are, quite different, and there is a huge gap between these demands. We know that President Donald Trump is asking zero enrichment, for example, and he also asked Iran to, limit its ballistic missile capacity. And also, President Trump asks Iran to limit its regional activities, its connections with armed groups around the region like Hezbollah, Hamas, and Iraqis, Hashd Shabi groups. Um, these are all perceived by Iranian leadership off the table because they repeatedly stated that they are not going to, negotiate their national defense issues. They are not going to negotiate under threat. However, we also know that there is a major military buildup in the Gulf, and the escalation is, continue to increase friction and tension. Uh, and both sides are preparing for a war. And what draws my attention is that Iranian side is, emphasizing the concept of regional war. That means that, like your correspondent just mentioned, they're not going to, take the U.S. limited strike in a restrained way. They're not going to, response in a limited way, and they have capacity to trigger an all-out war, a regional war that means that they could impose real, costs on regional actors, and including the U.S. bases around the, region. So the tension is, escalating, and also we are at the same time hearing possibility of negotiation and a deal from both sides. This is surprisingly, both sides are talking about this possibility more and more. For example, the Secretary of the Supreme National Security Council of Iran, Ali Larijani, he said that there has been structural progress in the negotiations, and also Turkey stepped in to be a mediator. And we know that from messages coming from the Iranian side also acknowledged Turkey's position here. There are many scenarios circulating in media, and one of them is Turkey could, transfer this 400 kilogram enriched uranium out of Iran to third parties. This is all scenarios not officially confirmed, but there is a possibility for a war, and there is also room for diplomacy. So two possibilities, are present right now.
Mustafa, thanks for coming on. Mustafa Caner is assistant professor of Iranian studies at Sakarya University.